Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Magic have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Raptors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's here we go. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. It is good.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
And it's quickly missing.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Caro, it's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's the floater. Here's Pirtle, and he's fouled. Pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And one thing I really love about Dr. Pirtle, it's how active he is defensively. He just affects so many shots with his energy.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. Black the pass to Bankero. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Ingram, beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And this is Brandon Ingram at his best. Catch and fire. Great look right there.
Wagner kicks to Bankero. From the top of the key, he buries it.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Quickly with it, working on Black. Walter can't get it to go. Here's Bankero. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 3. And back in. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And from what we seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And that can be hard to do on the road, but they're making it happen.
Black is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Batazzi. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Pass to Black. 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Black's got his first bucket in this one.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. That'll pass to Quickly. Shoots over Black. It's deflected. Wagner with it. Pass to Black. There's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Quickly looking it over. Stolen by Bitadze. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That gives them the lead. Wagner's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Here's Quickly. Scoreless thus far. Ball's knocked loose. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Magic out in front. They're up by 1. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and
Gotta get these fellas some allergy medicine. They're clearly allergic to the paint, and it's a problem. Aren't you sponsored by an...
checking out the circumstances for the... And that is a wrap. Now let's...
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Magic. It's a 1-point game. And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Quickly in a point. Barrett against Bain. Inside, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
And here is Suggs. And Wagner has it in the corner. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Wagner.
Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pirtle with a screen on Banchero. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Barnes has got 5.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Ingram. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one, good. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Ingram that time managing to play big inside. He used his length to his advantage.
Here's Suggs. Drops in the layup for 2.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Ingram. Yep, that one goes in there. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Quickly against Carter. 1 second left. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Raptors lead by 2. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off-guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Ingram! Cleared away by Wagner.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And a terrific ball handler for his size. Banchero will put it on the floor and make a play.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He's trying to keep them grounded. He told them to focus on the task at hand. He said, quote, drown out the noise and let's play our game. This one has that playoff atmosphere. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Quickly against Suggs.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Ingram.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Here's Wagner. Desmond Bain misses the 3. Barnes against Wagner. Off the glass.
Well, that was a big spot, and Pirtle was not afraid of the moment.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for 2-point game. Now Bain. Wagner, right side. Rebounded by Ingram.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to go.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Ingram.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point.
And using that size inside to find the look. Nice work there by Wagner.
Ingram. And good that time.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that that they're even in this game.
Ingram, good on the free throw. On offense, here are the Magic. Bain. Garrett rips down the rebound. And here are the Raptors now. Now Ingram shoots. It drops.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Now Banchero. Here's Wagner. And it's on. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but the foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see him.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
Suggs. Off target from outside. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Suggs! And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed...
Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Magic have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation.
Tonight could be the end of the... So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the 3, small forward. And for Toronto, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's quickly in at the 1. You look at Orlando facing elimination here. What do they have to do to overcome some pretty big odds against them?
Well, I mean, because so many people have already written them off this series, in a way, they really have nothing left to lose. They can come out loose, try to have some fun. Maybe that different energy will produce a different outcome. Yeah, with this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Pass to Wagner. Picked by Carter. Oh, there's the alley. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Barnes, no good.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Suggs outside. Wagner outside. Banchero with a screen on Pirtle. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's Barnes on the wing. Guarded by Banchero. Pass to Barrett. The rebound by Carter. Here's Banchero. An easy 2 on the layup. Banchero's got 6.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And here's Ingram outside. He can't hit that time. And so now a timeout call. Here's Richardson. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Magic. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one. Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Emmanuel quickly is out there with Walter, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Banchero surveys. Pass to Batase. 6 to shoot. Up top, Banchero. The Magic need to put one up here. There's Howard with the 3. Rebound, Toronto. Here's Walter inside. And that one is hammered home.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Banchero the screen to the middle. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Getting it done in the paint, Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Here's Walter, guarded by Howard. And it's quickly with a miss. Magic leading by 4. Here's Banchero. Not going to go that time. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The 3 is up. Howard grabs the miss. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Batase a screen on quickly. Black laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal.
Taking a look at how the... Thanks for joining us.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. The 3 from Suggs. Pure from three-point range.
Shooting in good rhythm there, Suggs. Off the catch and shoot, nicely done.
Quickly outside. Bain against Barrett. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Wagner, the pass to Bain. Carter, a screen on Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Suggs. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2. Free throws.
And that's a pretty savvy move by Barnes, pulling the defender into him.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Banchero left side. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, racing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 8. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. To the inside. Now here's Barnes. Misses the 3. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando ahead, up by 8. And time for a short... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. Near the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 of the game for Toronto. Barnes. Yes, sir. Barnes beating him inside.
Yeah, kept his feet moving and found a window. Barnes doesn't need much room to operate.
Suggs with it. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth. Yes, sir! Count it! Raptors trail by 6. Now Ingram. Barrett outside. Oh, the long ball, no good!
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
That's what he wanted.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Now here's Ingram from deep. And Carroll pulls it down. Here's Carter. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly. Quick. 2. All net.
And this is the kind of vision that sets Barnes apart. Just a fantastic facilitator for his position.
And so they foul intentionally.
Brandon Ingram. First personal foul. First game foul.
Here's Suggs. Using the glass to lay it in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Toronto calls time here. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
Now Wagner puts up the tray, knocks down the trifecta.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now Banchero. Bain. Cash from downtown. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series?
It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals here. Welcome back to the postseason action. It's heating up, folks. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes.
Home court A+. Yes, sir. Shout out, Tom.
And for the Magic. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Now, here's Barrett. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Carter kicks to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. It's tipped. Ingram with the steal. He hangs, and the layup is good.
Well, the defense was right on him there, but Ingram is just too good that close to the rim.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him.
I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive the defense is against him tonight, guys.
Sweet. 10 seconds to the game.
The defense could not keep up with Barnes on that drive. He just took it right to him.
Down low, here's Banchero. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to Ingram. Pirtle against Carter. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm telling you, tell me a time, send me a clip of Jacob Pirtle doing that dunk a single time in his career.
The
Magic shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw good, Bain.
Well, Bain has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
The Raptors making a switch here, and Bain drops them both.
Oh, yeah, and you already see who in the game.
Short thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Bro, Isaiah, Jacob Purtle has done 3 reverse dunks on my head. Like, Brandon Ingram, I'll give him that. He'll do me like that. I'll give you that. But Jacob Purtle, he ain't doing that, bro. Purtle's not doing that. Like, come on.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Oh, man. We need better defense. We gave them 8 in the first.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teams.
Oh, yeah. That's all good. Reset the play.
Great ball movement.
Banchero is out there with Goga Batadze. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Anthony Black. And it's De Silva.
Oh, my God.
Second quarter for the Magic.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If you can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Raptors moving the ball around. It's to Walter. There's the screen. Here's quickly.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against Lynch.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero.
They got to give AB that dunk badge, bro. Oh, my God. There's no way I just said that shit. That's a clip.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the team.
And timeout call.
Yo, there's no way. That's hilarious. What a clip.
To adjust.
Bring back the starters.
Comes in for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, they go take out Paolo.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Here go Mosley and his questionable coaching decisions. No, just one.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Bain passes to Wagner.
Oh, yo, brother on brother. Oh, yo. Come on, it's a play.
What a textbook setup for Wagner.
What a woo.
Just has to meet the pass in the air and put it in the bucket.
On the wing, Barnes to the paint. Not a piece of it.
Come on, bro. Let's go.
Looking around.
We got no, bro. Ain't no rush. Another one. Come on, too easy, bro.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively. Moving the ball.
No, come on, bro. There's a whole half left, though. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of time. That's a whole lot of time. And we scored 2 points less than the first, so that's actually better. So what we doing? And here we go. Gotta hear these guys. Except Ernie. Ernie, I rock with you. Kenny hates Orlando. Shaq hates Orlando too. So I don't honestly give a fuck about either two of them. But yup, exactly. But Ernie, that's my guy.
And that about wraps.
Let's go. That about wraps it up. Appreciate you, Ernie. You're doing great. They gotta give you a solo show.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber.
If it ain't broke, don't fix him.
The second half is just as good.
Setting the floor for the Raptors.
Oh.
And it's quickly in at the point.
Yeah, it is. I was there when Shaq's jersey got retired, gang. I definitely was there. They be showing it in game, I'm not gonna lie sometimes. Oh my God, on his head. Not really on his head, but you know what I'll say is on his head. Give me that. Whoop.
This team is in charge.
Fly by.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Oh, I'm leaving them wide open. That's mine.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
All right, way to call me out.
Pass to Wagner.
Oh, I just gave it right to him.
Jumps up.
All right, call it time out. It's all good. That's why we go up big. Let him go on the run. No, we take it right back.
He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wagner. Yes, that goes in.
I told you.
Wagner's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, Wagner uses
this all serious, bro. They the ones with all the pressure. They said we were going to lose the last game.
Suggs against quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Suggs.
Yeah, it's showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Got it off in time, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic.
Gotta beat Shebang.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass.
All right, bet. Show it from the angle that you do not see anything.
He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at the 5.
Somebody got a cut, bro. You got a cut on that one. Oh, give me that shit. Come on, bro. Come on. You see the bar. That's a green. That should be a green. The game want to make it entertaining. I'll give it to you. Adam Silver made the call. Look, he makes that. I was about to say, Adam Silver made the call. I could tell, bro. I could tell. That's mine. Adam Silver made the call. It's all good.
You cannot let that happen in this situation.
And the timeout called by Darko Vojakovic.
Oh, you messed up. Because y'all had the confidence right there. Y'all had all the momentum. Now y'all don't got shit.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Vojakovic was going over with his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Well, we know Brandon has a smooth jumper, but man, he can really score down low.
Here's Wagner. Now Carter. Now Suggs.
Oh my God.
Now Banchero. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, that one stings.
It's all good. I live and die by Paolo Banchero.
He just gave one away.
We need to waste the clock. It's all good. Just play some defense.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Play some defense, Franz. Play some fucking defense, Franz.
Screen on Bain. Now Barnes down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead.
He ain't doing shit. He ain't ever hitting that shit in his career. He ain't ever hitting that shit. Oh my God. I'm so tempted to pull that shit.
Outside, Suggs. Bain from outside. outside.
Oh, that's a miss.
Quickly pulls it down. And calls timeout.
I'm just so confident in my defense that I really don't give a shit.
And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the
Told you.
defense isn't expecting.
And so the big win by Orlando on a tight game.
Let's take it to 7 in Toronto, bro.
With a little more relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this.
I'm telling you, bro. I knew this shit was mine. Come on. Game 7, bro. Oh, my God. Why do I put myself through these situations? Jesus. And then we got to follow up and play the Knicks. It's like I feel like I'm in the finals each fucking round. We keeping it the Blues. We keeping it the Blues for the 7. Well, oh, man. We keeping it the Blues for the 7. Come on. Game 7. Oh, man. Back-to-back game 7. Lord. 3-1 don't mean shit.
Have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won. 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back, as they must lay it all on the line against the Toronto Raptors. It's all come down to Game 7 of the conference semifinals. Up next.
And the winner tonight, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, man. Woo! I wish it was in Orlando so bad. Game 7.
Against the Toronto Raptors at Scotia Bank Arena.
It's like I want to let everything play, man.
I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. A look at the opening lineup.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Damn, that championship banner is so tough. I'm not going to lie.
Junior make up the front court. And it's Suggs.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it.
For Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Hurdle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point. You take a look at the Magic. Well, it took a monumental effort just to push this to a Game 7. Now, do they have enough left to win on the road against a very talented club?
That's a good question. I mean, at this point...
Yo, baby mama, me even poster. Oh, yo, okay.
Especially with the energy of the crowd working against them. To advance, they're going to have to be more focused than they've ever been.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
I'll give you Scotty.
That block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
That was a P5-3 all day, every day. Oh, yeah. Yo, baby mama, ain't even post a single, yo. Where she at? Where she at?
It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night here. That's good from Suggs.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Barnes with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Ingram.
Oh, that's in there.
It's rebounded by Bankero. Now the Magic with it. It's a 3-point game.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Wagner.
Oh my gosh, I hate when they do that. I wish, like, I need to know how to go, like, straight for the lay. Or, like, maybe it's because I shoot with buttons and not the stick. Because I'm like, dog. I need them to stop hitting those faders and just go for a contested lay every time. I don't care if I miss. Go for the lay.
Pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Ingram.
Oh, yeah, in there.
Suggs with the bucket.
You carried away.
Suggs recognizes when to
Oh, all right. Yo, but when I do it.
A pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now here's Wagner. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this room.
Oh, yo, Franz. I low-key like the movement. Oh, Franz taking this. I don't give a shit.